Okay, Lee. Last we spoke, you said Shepton Mallet were one of the better teams in the league, and it proved that way today. What were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, as you said on Saturday, I touched upon it because I know what it's like to come to this place. I've come here with Southern League sides playing against them in like cup competitions, and it's always a tough place to come to. We know, you've got to stand up and be counted, and first half was quite even. Even though I still don't think we hurt them enough, and then obviously going in that level at half time, I felt that we probably didn't take advantage of the advantage in terms of going down here, and the second half served that out with us. You know what I mean? We conspired to create their goals. Defensively, we were found wanting, and they've worthily give us done a job on us today. So again, very disappointed. You know what I mean? Really gutted with the aftermath after Saturday in terms of we wanted to kick the season on from there. Now we got to try and regroup again and build confidence, but obviously they got to take responsibility of that themselves, the players. Now they can't just keep relying on people to pick them up, because obviously if you serve up a performance like that, then you've got to look at yourself rather than expecting people to try and get you back on the straight and narrow again. We were poor in the second half tonight, we know that, and again, it's something that I'm getting fed up of witnessing, and it needs to change, and change quickly.
Yeah, and where do you think that change comes from? Where does the improvement come from? Obviously, in our next 5 games, we've got 4 at home, so at least that's a chance to play a lot at home and pick up some points there.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we know, again, like I say, again, it's not an excuse for putting new players together. We've brought 2 new signings in today that are both high quality players. Not pointing fingers at anything other than the fact that we need to get together. Obviously, we need to really build that, that spirit in the camp that we're witnessing other teams of having. They all seem to love life when they manage to beat us, and fair play to them. Everyone, football's there to be enjoyed, and I'm not enjoying the results that are coming our way at this moment. Obviously, the noise coming out of the opponent's dressing room is telling that story. Great music in Shepton Mallet's dressing room after the game today, but obviously I want that music to be played in ours. So we know that we're going to be criticised massively. I'm going to be criticised massively, but what we can do is stick the tin hat on for a couple of days and get ourselves into Saturday against another good side in Helston, have a great start to the season, and try and make amends for today. But we can't keep having one good game, one bad, or it can't keep happening that way. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back. We need to get consistent, and at the moment, obviously the dressing room is hurting. We're probably wondering where the consistency is going to come from. But it come from us staying together and working extra hard.
Yeah, okay, and you touched on the signings there. Obviously a disappointing day, but some excitement there with Jaden and Ryan coming in, and Jaden at this level should do some damage.
Yeah, definitely. They're both quality players. They're both being lent to us from Taunton Town. Thank you for Richard Luffman for allowing that to happen, and that happened so quickly. Obviously, at dinner time today they weren't with us, and then lucky in the afternoon they were. So yeah. That was great for us. But obviously, hopefully you'll see that over the next coming games how their impact will have. And obviously Matt Lee as well, another good lad. He's got great ability. So yeah, we know this squad's gonna click, and it's gonna click big time. But again, you can't keep asking people, myself, anyone else, to be patient. I know Bridgewater as a club is underwhelmed for a few seasons, and are expecting a drastic change this year from last season. And obviously I've been tasked with that task of doing that. And I'm still going to work extra hard between now and Saturday to make sure that we're at the best Bridgewater side turn up, and we make sure that we're ready to go. But it needs to happen now. Do you know what I mean? We can't keep talking about it. We can't keep saying it's got to be done with talking. We've got to be seeing the evidence on the field of play. And Saturday we've seen signs of it, but then today, again, first half patches of it. Maybe the first goal is crucial when you're trying to build confidence. We didn't get that goal when I felt we were a bit dominant in the first half, and then obviously they've totally played their pitch really, really well. I'm impressed with them, mind you. Let's give credit to Shepton Mallet. They got good players and very competitive players. The lads walked off with a hat-trick today, and he's not stopped working from the first minute to the time that they took him off and gave him a breather. And fair play to him. I wouldn't mind checking what he had in his boots, because they look like they were jet packed today. But good lad, and I don't want to say we're learning, because we should know enough. I've got enough experience in the dressing room, but it's just got to click, and it has to sooner rather than later.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Lee.
Thank you.